Don't go anywhere. More coming up.
Because good music can be so hard to find. So hard to find.
Get it here.
It's your boy Travis. Gym class heroes, baby.
Okoman Radio 97.1.
Yeah.
Eradia somdwe nka mu nyina onuadofo a wotie me onipa asetre mu nsem edoso ebi ye nije na ebi eyareho ne eye nije no ye kaide nanso ne nkai ne kakra bi na ne yareho no ene ye ntena che na etore bi a edienya ema neoma yehwese betumi ayo no mpuri yentumi nye ne saaye mu no ena Okoman Radio 97.1 edu jumedi a yatudin ene dasobre ederebrel fi joda kosi fida anopa biara finonum ekosi emranonum abapawon sima edunum yenga yebedi sa jumedi mu chiame eneme osofo John Kwachi miniminu osofo Nathaniel Kingsley NT mesrese yaso leti sa jumedi onyankopon namso ebe ma waye kunudefo onyankopon hira amen.
Across the world, your full good body radio station. Okoman Radio 97.1. We bring on the best. Across the world, your full good body radio station. Okoman Radio 97.1. We bring on the best. Hey, station radio man Kenya. Okoman Radio 97.1. Hey.
Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance.
Dade.
Oli.
Emasi. Abosue.
Dade Mashi. You know the meaning of Agosue?
Unless you tell me.
Agosu means Attached Olympics Supporters Union.
Fantastic. Doc, thank you very much this afternoon. But before I let you go, can you sing another song again?
We are going to name this team. We play a morning game. We are gentlemen on the field, and we hate no one. Oh, Olympics, play steady game. Go on, pressure opponent. Go on to victory. Oh, we got it. Oh, Olympics, play steady game. Go on, pressure opponent. Go on to victory.
At least they need some addition to it. Now, in football media, who players who are ready to compete, who are ready to compete in position.
It was not a bad game, but I attribute our loss the bad officiating. You were all witness to whatever happened. So I am appealing to the FA to call for the clip and watch the game, so that it will sanitize football. Because what happened is a very disgraceful thing to Ghana football.
Fabio Gama's aim is to move forward. Okay. Now the tackle from the number 20, as it states, like when he slushed his leg in front of him, there was the need for Fabio Gama to change direction. If you look at the posture of his left foot, is to brace the ball, and now bracing the ball back makes him he has to turn. How would he turn when you have hooked in from behind? Look at Fabio Gama's shirt. You will see that the shirt has even moved in the middle of him. So you can see that he resisted the movement of Fabio Gama after locking him in front. After bracing it, Fabio Gama has to move back.
I'm very disappointed, and then again, me causing the team at this crucial moment, and then at this very point. I'm disappointed though for letting the whole team down. So we'll pick it up from them, then work on ourselves and bounce back again. I would say it's the effort of the whole team. Collectively, we are all helping ourselves. We are all playing well. So I'll still give a credit to the whole team as well. Hearing those comments though makes you feel good, but then they are the ones watching from outside. We can't judge ourselves. And then if they are saying it, then I think it's just an opportunity for me to continue working hard, keep my head up, and then just keep on doing the right things. Well, as I said, we'll go back and then work on ourselves, and then hopefully we'll try our best possible to take all the 3 points.
Sir, to see me retire any I think sir I have to end the call up. I will say if me I training na me team me bo e will be me perform I know they have to I will say me any call up no and you say o asamajan wa share go so you see intino ofrifia na okobo no it doesn't work like that.
Doc, thank you very much this afternoon, but before I let you go, can you sing another song again?
We are great to name this team. We play a modern game. We are gentlemen on the field.
Are you
ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world from the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen,
Are you Station Radio Man Kenya, Okoman Radio 97.1.
for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world from the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Okoman Radio.
All right, Otisa Antemi and I say UEFA Champions League. And I know Echegu and I say Nanyumre Ukopiemo our Etihad Sports Stadium. And I say Manchester City. And I think Real Madrid. And I Erba Bueni. And yeah, Mabija Fonina Kwapa. And Fambra Okoman 97.1. Okoman Global Sports. And I yet me atenasi na send am woni atenasi say ya na sa gudi emunsem etwegu e Ghana ha ebibrem ana afi so amanane ye ba be dinwo enkomo na ene e focus no dodo na e wo ye amanane UEFA Champions League game ebetu twa 7 p.m. Ghana time na nwumre no ana e ba be dinwo komo say na me kan Manchester City etrafi Etihad against Real Madrid na just say omonso no etimi ede abweni enyasin kumana tena animuno ene no jumedi na secondary producer eyura Kofi Anton Powerful Sansona head of sports producer extraordinaire Nana Kofi Okorageman boy chidom the writer commentator Elfia Krobia Sante and so Elfia arafin sono DJ Zigibi boy na social media Facebook YouTube ninyina sono etimi etwegu na no damia Abigail omunyina boa ama jumedi no etimi akoso DJ Vibes and so bombe chidom ana fesu Listowell etwamfoni sa and so etimi edi egum medin Kelvin Amponsa Eddie obetima frame A.K.A na chese bibibia etimi ayekoso entampa me makro Akwaaba emfambra jumedi no so na okay tube microphone na Kwabia Akwaaba.
Oh, okay. Obadi adama bibia kama. Ya da ya sorry the nature say bibia kama. Busumuna ane ya de konewie no on the 26th of April ane yeguso ayewu mu kakra. Nature say the second quarter no so ye be bwura me ni mu ane nature ye de no so begu kakra ane di mu ane 31st sorry na yɛtumi akɔ na bibia so no etumi ayɛ kama nti eke anwɔden wɔ hɔ papa obɔni o se yɛ fa seda ɛma no nti die ye ɛne die nye nyina no na wo so etumi ɛde aseda ama ɔbɔ ade na bibia so no etumi ayɛ kama nti no yɛ wɔ anwɔden nsɛm wɔ hɔ yɛ wɔ anwɔden nsɛm wɔ hɔ unim sɛ abrante yɛfrɛ no Kelini ɔhwɛ ni mu sɛ yes sɛ wɔn wɔ intercontinental no super cup bi a wɔn bɛbɔ that is dia owini Copa America de oba Europe nso ade owini ene Euros no was try wɔn bɔ wie pɛ
na kyerɛ Africa ka ho
Debbie
African cup
Debbie where you two continents
continental cup just say
say you two into two they want to mean can say two yeah intercontinental say world cup where world cup where countries in that selected yes it's Papa dia to go Ancelotti o say hey you can secret pa dia
me say me hu that say op jot pa Carlo Ancelotti
o say
Ebanu jot no ma
no jot but oja no so onko hu bi da be pem ene nti the playing days any early age of coaching no ana no far but be ko be 20 years kura ni o be ho kura nti wa ya ade nti bibi obi aye bia obi abetumi jai at any given time and you obi na say you obi and you obi na say wa person will say nti say ya asimbesi na o say me ba na me ba na dabi o ba na adwuma fie pa dia bana adwene fi pa dia de enye bia no matter than for ne nam ono abetumi asesa na adwen nti no so ene dia ye wo ho no nti eke ye beko na said ye benya time na ene yenga ye deep depth into the stories e ba no
na ye kwei ma mintia eye Meleki Miku ere here Meleki Miku ono no awa ye Mujawe Junction for ko edum yene palace won na no on kwana ni mu ho no ma mo se ma abo container kama wo ha se indominity ni ade ni nyina na odi wujuma na wa biemu a se mo nyina etie show no
anope bi enumre
de bia no edo Okoman de bia edo Okoman etiro Meleki Miku ere here yes awie ma yenchar papa na ye mana mo Sabrina ado nyina no ono so netie Okoman 97.1 intino zuba zana ide enfa krobi ankora fin samana nsam also enfamra
De Bruyne drifting away from N'Golo Conte. Can Liverpool have 3 on the road? Kill enemy and scoring for them. Poor guy, that'll hurt. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva was tiptoeing round the back and has squeezed it in.
Right, Okoman 97.1. Okoman Global Sports and Ebredu say they are monitoring some no and so ebetumi ede abawa kwemu honomu intinu Sabrino Nana Kofi Okore Ajimai together with A.K.A. and the writer commentator and so abuabu ansem na no aboni sebede se memfa manfo krosu nsem no and so emfa embe down na num se neno uremu ewo production room a DJs Gibi and Listowell eboa ama all the social media platforms no Okoman so etumi agene ho me na ho a enye fedia gronti Sabrino twani a eye Facebook Okoman 97.1 Sansono ana YouTube no Okoman Radio 97.1 ene Twitter ukọ hono ma sika be wuremu 44 billion ene papa ye friend no South African born onu so etumi aba beto Elon Musk wa ba beto into Twitter sika bem wuremu Okoman so no ene nam ho ama bibia so no ebetumi aye kama mono ni sem tidbit creme de la creme no ana ye de eba ehodi no eye krobia Asante Tintempara ye be ko ne yakohwe nsem a eno so eba onim se nei no eye UEFA Champions League night edu ni se na enei mai wano ene ma mefo no a ene no telenovelas no ya ka chemu edu sa bria time a enei mema no enso ebetumi agi television na boso e wo fie na bibia so no etumi aye kama ene enei mabawa wo mo so wo mani agi agudie ho no wo mo so etumi adwene na bibia so no etumi aye kama ye de ehon nsem no ebrem nti UEFA Champions League night and the games no and eba ne fa story ba kumienu bi enso entumi entwem na fe yempra ne yembehwe se de ansem nete Italian eneno international defender mapa ye friend Giorgio Chiellini enso etumi announce ene officially say after Intercontinental Super Cup wo ne Argentina Italian de Azuris no ene Argentina ebebo ewo Wembley no wo etumi ebo sa kense no ewie pe ono so edi ni kuku ene nkaka nyina egu from the national games ono so retire from national camp eno ne ensema ono so etumi ede atugawachi TV bebre enso ediama the Azuris na enye fedi agrobeka 2006 World Cup or Germany abrante modern ball ono so boy etumi eje trophy ni bia obore mu last year 2021 ya Euros no eno so etumi boy captain team ni ye ama wo so lift sa trophy na eno so enye fedi agronti abrante no enso etumi announce say aka last game ono so betumi aboje sa trophy ni wie pe na efi oni nkuku ene nkaka nyina no enso etumi eja ho a eno so ye breaki ede ama etiefo na uremu wa Madrid wo manager ene your friend Carlo Ancelotti ana papi chiremu say hey can the part time no si akan na wo be hwe time ene no obowura coach mu fufuro na che say cigarette ene ade a obono na enye fediagro ehonum ti cigarette ni ade wetumi abobɔ cigar ni bia ne du baby no ano ankasa hu say dabi enye ade betumi aboa no nti ojai nti say na ehwe no na che say de bia no gam eda na enum chiwa na che say cigarette ojai no dia otumi go for no anaso opte for no enso eye chewing gum pa enti na ne baby ona bia no chewing gum so edi na enum mfumpa eno so ye de eto yetiefu enim wo ha enye fediagro yembonrem ni ehwe Champions League the semi-finals no unim say ene no ye hwe two teams wo mo so betumi qualify akopie mu e wo Stade de France e wo ene France Paris no na wo mo so etumi akosi akan no e wo finals eno so betumi to join wo the 2021-2022 UEFA Champions League no said ya ehon sem no na nen first game e ba so e wo the first leg of the semi-finals no e ye Manchester City wo mo etna Etihad Stadium na wo mo so atonsa e dia frɛ ene team e frɛ no Real Madrid the lost and I said the White Angels no the game no etumi awendam so e Etihad Stadium Manchester enye fediagro referee anenu mpanifo enso apa no so nkoto ayeram na bibia ye kama no e ye Istavan Kovacs ono no so e ye Romanian international referee ene UEFA enso e de aben ahye na no so nko giremu no tutu bibia na game no so no entumi enko ye VAR referee ene no okọ e ye Marco Trader ono so no efi Germany ana ono so ekwa ono so ka akọhwe se bibia enso ebetumi akoye nti referee ene no ye friend Kovacs no ono no ka akọhwe akensie no na bibia so no etumi ai kama ye first time referee we no odi Real Madrid game but uhwemu a Man City we did bia mema won yellow cards bia the last time was 2019 na Man City any Atletico eba unim say Ederson Moraes papa yetumi show ni card kama yellow card ma bibia etumi ye kama anti referee no ono na ne no ka kodi sa game na eno so enye fediagro na ne no zigi obema ye akọ ne akọhwe Etihad Stadium no the way view no eti ye nkọhwe pitch no any around said I no and also etumi aye set e welcome the 13th-time champions womo so eba behwe enenu game no womo ni City eba bebo 13th-time champions enenu womo ni City womo njibida last season they were finalists into this season no womo hwe wurum se womo buebrem no womo etumi age trophy no for the first time enye fediagro nti ye hwe Etihad na enenu the Sky Blues eye Manchester City wo hwe the way heaven e bie osoro you blue sky blue pa and stadium one so ye all blue enti na je se ne asem betumi esia ye de ho nsem no so eba enye fediagro ehonti no Etihad Stadium ana ne odwane e wo Okoman Radio 97.1 e wo Facebook won so be hu se de ne no nyama esi eko se de ankonwa no wo mapopa bibia so kama we enye fe na UEFA eba behwa beka che light bia anye adwuma ana se dressing room no wo mo ensiesie ni bia enye sa wo ho enti wo hwe a wa obehu se de ne fe etinti na Sky Blues no enso e make sure se Madrid ebe bana bibia so no etumi ai kama ye wie ho a ne fe yenko the arrival of Real Madrid the Los Blancos the White Angels no ne yenko hwe se de ne Real Madrid time a wo mo so e by Madrid wo mo arrival e wo Manchester yenko hwe se de a wo mu si abrati e friend no Karim Mustafa Benzema ono anosi kanea enenu eden Michael Hazard onye bimbo enso de bia no de anim sa na ono so enenemu ene papa ye friend no Marcelo ono so enenemu aye ni tikuku ana ne wo mo ne eden Militao enum nyina no enso enenemu a obehu se de ani o man tinti eyi Madrid time when brada wo mo lande e wo Manchester ana eno so etwegu e wo screen so a eno so enye fediagro ye de ho nsem ni nyina no enso e ba ye beko na ye fi ene Madrid wo mo tachi base e wo ene no Manchester na nefe ye kwa time a Madrid ebesiesie wo mo hotel nefe wo mo wura the stadium Etihad Stadium wo entene Madrid e wo Etihad Stadium wo no yenhwe how our players no wo mo ahofasuo after say wo mo bubo wo mo suit kama wo mo bedu Manchester if wo mo bedu Manchester na was a training session said ya na UEFA na FIFA mra kire no wo mo koye training in the time a wo mo wura mu e wo ne Manchester stadium ho Manchester City Stadium Etihad ho no yenhwe se de ana wo mo ko a bibia kama Carlo Ancelotti a opani pay na adwumu do ye papa any players a wo mo edi anim a bibia kama wo makodu Manchester Etihad no efe ehonom no wo makodress ye wia bibia kama enti yenko ne yenko hwe first training session a Madrid edi hye so ewa Etihad Stadium se wo mbenya a feel of the stadium the pitch no turf nankasa ahead of tonight cruncher and also eba so enti yenhwe training session no se dia na players no pass ball no kama venga any possibility so best start a bright friend no Casemiro ono so enya available for this fixture obetumi abokra na e bia 15 minutes na second half wetumi abebu ewremu enti ubehu kama venga the way na coach na hye ni niam wutumi hu players a wo mo so betumi start any wo mo a wo mo ntumi start enti ni nyina no wuremu a wonso ubehu ewo koma 97.1 a yede ehon sem no enso ede eba enti wuremu a ufi wa the home side no Manchester City and then say players no wo anim serious Abrante Efeno Riyad Mahrez Abrante Efeno Riyad Mahrez so no top scorer and so Edema Manchester City this season Champions League wetumi ahye 6 goals hono a enye fidi agonti Bernardo Silva no eni Gabriel Jesus Abrante no form no ba the last game e course kwesi ade yotumi ball 4 goals inti no say na utim hye 5 na Abrante ba kopetum bo 4 na chese ehu nti ono so eba no wo hwe the energy a odi use UEFA Champions League ball no wo Okoman screen so Facebook a onso be hu say efe ye papa eno so enye kama yenko wie nsem no enso wo ene ye wie training sessions players no any teams arrival no yempon remu wo players and managers press conference a eno so etumi ekoso wo so obi akoto no animutuo players ebebo wo mo embo ahead of the game no saying na ebesi how wo mo approach games no respect wo mo nyina so no edema wo mo opponent no yenko no yenko tie nsem a ebinom nso ekeka wo ho ye be hyase enso edie fi Manchester anase yemfa Madrid momu no wo mo anaye a wetim a wo mo nso etumi aboewrom na wo mo Abrante a ye friend of Federico Valverde ono Uruguayan international ono nso anokowremu press conference na se yentie nsem Abrante no edituga.
I think with both. I think that your head is very important. You must know how to control your nerves and stay calm in difficult situations. And your heart is also very important because that's what gives you that energy to fight till the end during the 90 minutes.
Right, and on nsema Federico Valverde ono midfielder mapede ma Real Madrid ono so ede ensem etu go Chelsea game no enso be difficult be won say wo control wo nerves na wo stay calm na fe no wo take all the difficult situations ni ye night na no wo tumi nya win and nsema Federico Valverde ede etu go ono opanipa ne manager ye friend no Don Carlo Ancelotti ane ko piem wo wie no opani no enso ede na no di sem etu go.
Yo creo que la historia la historia que tiene Real Madrid en esta competición cuenta.
I think that Real Madrid's history in this competition is very important, but it's more important for us, not for our opponents. Our history obviously helps us and the players, of course, to know what this shirt means.
Right, and on ensema Don Carlo Ancelotti ono so etumi editu gase ne City game na wo mba be bono Madrid nankasa ewo history and the players no uhia any motivation history no alone and Madrid shirt no say what they shall pay e was say nyoma bia no wankasa wo so utumi ye edit to the Los Blancos no wo mo so wo shirt n'anim and ensema papa ye friend Don Carlo Ancelotti ono so etumi editu ga ye bo edi atre etiefo e ho no ye nwremu e wo Manchester City wo mo bo home no ne enkotie nsemo a wo mo so wo mo rep no enso e kan e ho na wo mo player ba kwa ye friend Raheem Sterling ono ana ne no ono so ekopie mu e wo press conference and also e ko no abofra no anasa Abrante no enso edinenu asem etuga.
I wouldn't say that's necessarily the case. Yeah, they have last couple of games scored some vital goals late on, but I said we have the players that's been in high pressure games to know how to deal with them, and come tomorrow night I think we'll be fine over the 2 legs.
Yes, and only Ensema Raheem Sterling on also Eddie Etuga say one more keka ana Benzema ana Madrid one more say the one more Champions League no will be bia entumo no se share one more players in one more so capable so we to me hold any other player one more so one to me face into one more share him say Numreno one more so be bia to me akoye Eddie ama no penia your friend Pep Guardiola and so aneko remu our press conference na sia Pep Guardiola game we when Real Madrid 13th time champions unsu Ukra City wajimi enu pe ewo Barcelona ubeye ya uni nemu a unji bida ene City we want call finals ene game no uhwe ni muden.
No, we are in semi-finals, so we arrive the way we arrive. Different competitions. It's an honor to be here, as always, in semi-finals against, of course, Real Madrid, like would be Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, teams like in all history in Europe have been many times. The last decade we are there, we start to be there, so it's an honor to be here. Try to do a good 2 games. Tomorrow the first, and we'll see next week.
And only and Sema Don Carlo and I said Papa your friend Pep Guardiola, yes, and also a Manchester City one manager, and also Edison Semno, and so to me a 2 gas and Neno, one so able to me I share Bibia, now one to Bibia, na Bibia, so to me I come a one more try, say one Musubenya good games, 2 good games, nature say, a home and away no, Nina, a positive results, and so Ediama no more to me I qualify, no Bibia, so to me I come and on in Sema, Papa your friend Joseph Pep Guardiola, and also to me Eddie 2 ehonma yede ehonsem ni nyina no enso ebanti UEFA Champions League night ene games a ebaso no ene se de nyoma et no eno ana yede ehonsem nyina no enso etumi aba na mekono na ene no menwehye me am sister ama esi happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday na bibia anso no enye kama sanso ana happy birthday to ene Madam Esther Osei all the way in Italy. Happy birthday, gracious one to Madam Eneno Esther Osei all the way in Italy. We every ene Abigail can come from Abigail can come and wish Madam Esther Osei happy birthday. No and so eno eke emedemano esi.
Okay, Krobia Sante and I was saying say amananisem also no etimi ediaba ni no we sa ni Italy. Okay, Italy. Also, no do na Europeans on Italy. It's was it Madame their friend say?
Madam Esther Osei.
Okay.
Yes.
Madam Italy Esther
Osei.
Milan. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, Milan. Oh, okay. It's I'm an some Krobia Sante and so no to me area bar. Ever Fiena, not the chief the writer commentator TWC for short and so ever have. Na about pagina papa bi about Facebook I say Madrid all the way I just say no Madrid team the fans are sounds to the golden boy GH about I was also say Man City all the way and say about na Madrid na golden boy GH in City of Manchester HM City all the way and also the message of the Panamika so bet to join live on Facebook Okoman Radio 97.1 Okoman Radio 97.1 on Facebook. Ukwabu say ene no ye twegu onum kama we to right thought here yin meti ene ade asemo yes 7 koso ofia Krobia Sante ewa ha ana fe so no eke mesumi wom obi di about say say menka emanyina eke abi hwemi ya nkonya 400 na form shisha pepa so ne ade nyina na form intino ninyo ba bia eke Mama right Akwaaba, Super Mama Akwaaba.
Boss Major also, we are fine.
No, man, no crazy.
David.
Bibia come on.
Oh, yeah, the radiasi, Akwaaba. Ya hon ye, akokoshe dia ne mba, cause Akwaaba. And he anon come as an Zuba. Enye easy cry na. Hey. Enye mo bao.
That's him.
Hey. Rade, easy. Open the yard fast what? Rade.
Why?
He obo a.
Arsenal.
Yard fast what? Hey.
Your passport now be no. So when you FIFA approval no.
No, but anything obey you. And some no. But over the weekend, Ghana Premier League. Na ebe mu twi form so sao. Hey, fire the team. Voya ni TV. Shovel 3-1. Okay, befa pa bending. I'm telling FA Cup semi-final nabo. Hey, Aha, some boy you.
We also almost some venues, you know, and I think say no.
Yeah.
Has a ball work.
A work.
Na I used to ball.
Good in. Yeah. That boy.
Oh, sir, Omunya Bono.
Massa Ben. We a game you could have been.
Let me just say, once a Bechim any Adriana.
Yes.
And you know, Bono. It's some pay a venue, favor, almost 2 million. I thought I said, yes, Golden City, and also now Bono.
So, Panomso, or you to Aquawali, or do be dry. Or do you? I don't know, 2 to Aquawale. I don't know, 2 to Aquawale. I'll buy a crown of Akai. So by non come as well. But coaches like I said, show over the weekend, Obi to say, no work I say, Necasa no can empty over open way, Kotokoi, Ozuba. Oh, no, yeah, so funny, Rinia, or to be Casa. Only by Prosper, or to me, your bat, or shut the Casa no Casa, Super Yamanfa. Until all the own him. Okay. Into whom you know. Yes.
Nothing, so Morana and Sambia Hono. On Sodiaba.
By the grace of God, we are first division, second division, third division, Africa. We are waiting by the grace of God. Premier first division, second division, third division, MTN Africa. We are waiting by the grace of God. Premier first division.
And the young folk is around so obedience so information it here for me as so Okoman Radio 97.22 culture and so culture as a team nya 3 flights normal 97.20 tour yena me bia hon come so no enya fediago yes team nya solid o te say krobia santi bogum come up a while ago yes the host himself no so born kwanta kwasa na nkoma no enya fediago betino at the writer commentator really sent cooperation and the pencotiases in the station some center power and from free MTNFA Cup round of around here semi-final no saying and common Asia nyame atoma 14th of May 2022 Saturday ewo Airwork Sports Stadium House of Folk ever tenefe na on a dream subsidy in terms of still believes yes onim so run the team Eric Ignatius Osefo Sunan sentem and am 24 points said that madam bia no mebo adwuma and for momenti on a house of Folk never I was here and said anye nika sem honuma yet ye on come so the South Sudan kopiema be Chem United ever tena Golden City Park no atonsa area for Adriana Sasom the in terms no 15th May 2022 Sunday and the MTNFA Cup no Okopiema Saturday next Sunday 14th of May and the 15th of May and I've been fired Median Kama one FM SBBS no ebetu akona nyame atoma onim se final no ebeto dwa ewo Kumase Papaya Sports Stadium yes hwese wan and ebetu qualify akakopiemu ewo the MTNFA Cup grand finale is it going to be House of Folk with Chem 90 Dreams FC and I say Diana Stars yati on come so area but over the weekend Ghana Premier League onim se matches no to Jandra one game to me bookema na enkomano enya fedi agrobo kwantin e be Chem 90 ethna fie ene Carolina 90 in terms of game no eba ne na koya 1-1 enmu and after the game ranting are ayaka Simengo head coach Erma aye be Chem 90 papa ne koma akwade ba say yes game no ha omu dominate game na but Carolina 90 no be imagine so omu be be go game aye bo kakra na matofo kakra na matofo no sa those kind of interesting game no also mu jai.
I'm sure there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong. It will not happen like that. There's something wrong. But it's not for public consumption. We will treat it internal. We will solve that problem internal. That's why I said it's an internal problem. It's not for public consumption. We will solve it and move forward. It was a very competitive game, especially in the first half. But in the second half, when they came, they did not come to play. They came to waste time, you see. So instead of playing 45 minutes in the second, we end up playing about 30 minutes of the game. The goalkeeper, a few occasions, he goes down, spend about 5 minutes, times 6 minutes, player goes down. It's not good for football. Let's play the game. Spectators should enjoy it. But don't play that tactics. It's not football, you see. The first time we created all the chances. You saw the chances we missed. Football, that's what happened. When you create your chances, you don't take advantage of it. It will turn against you. They came first, we have our 3 clear chances. We wasted them. So unfortunately, they had a goal when we came back and we forced to equalize. After equalizing, we stayed pressurizing them. They started playing that delaying tactics to slow the game down. It's part of the game, but they don't need to do it as much as what they were doing.
And the head coach, Edema Bechem 90, Kasimengo, Komodia Banono, yes, Scott Kolusuna, really game now, ya Brigo sa. Now, Yabizanza, Isha Bechem 90 team na. I ask boys, Robia, you begin, and you may be Kukoso, Boyuka Uniza.
I'm sure there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong. It will not happen like that. There's something wrong. But it's not for public consumption. We will treat it internal. We will solve that problem internal. That's why I said it's internal problem. It's not for public consumption. We will solve it and move forward.
And we and Okoman Akwaaba head coach Edema Bechem 90 Ranting Eric Kasimin Gwadia Ba Yadi Emma Genetio Fano head coach Edema Great Olympics Olik Bolima Sholi Julu Juna Zentem and Omdium birthday Tini him say birthday dear Ameti as good do Masama but as good for Etram say hey Masma 55 and Yam so bomber Kabakwa 1 me Simaraka no waka Kasakra no Kakrano name after the game and come on in here.
First of all, I'll give thanks to the Almighty because He knows best. Seriously, it's an home game, and I felt, or I think, I have worked so hard throughout the week that at least I should have won this game. But it's just unfortunate I have been defeated at home. Well, it's football, so I accept it how it is. Sometimes your players, you tell them what to do, and sometimes they do what they think is good for them. Because, you know, my right full back, I told him is defending first before thinking of attacking. But unfortunately, he went and could not come back, and you know, they have to put the ball there for Yawano to hit the net from there.
Head coach Edema Akwaaba Great Olympics Ranting Area no waka nkomo no ti players no omo pitch no som say jina say o se da bi onjino no ko jina wa kwa no wa punish am sana Thomas Dua head coach Edema eyo boss kesi ashanto go papa no Okoman Akwaaba ba say obeda boys na ba so boys na bo na we di asem bokra matches no mo ba om to me bo but we no na better go
say Accra Sports Stadium there. Over match now cycle boys in here say ahanum it is a neutral ground Nations Park there. I say boys no obia dey adwenche mutrim say amansan hwe wo monti. So the woni mu bia wo yipie. Nti wo keka sa hwe mutrim so a boa se there ya ombetimi abo match no. Abi o cry ball no so say nya results there o kana. But to bo ha ball no bi dane there. So hu say football dia na wo mu no. Nti to bo na masa hwe mo kran say ebeye because nya the open na ubenya. Nti season ni bi o ha ebeye on and off sa nti dia be fa no. Ana ya kan na say coach so no na ebo hina. We start training for this but almost 80% ya obeba say no. So ultimu so nya classic go a dey bia meka obesha man wo say yes. Oh na there wa she Ronaldo mu go ni bi pa. Why are there?
And the Thomas Dua and about any player anoba about so say hey was a classic go classic the coach is na opinion din Samo Bodu head coach and mabo kwantin Eric Robia Kumasi Asantroko and then I kotoko hey house of folk na baba de ko akadia was hey the boys no over the boys the boy no game na no thing or the same obebo boys na ba so Samo Bodu Kofi Yezu.
Yeah, thank you very much. Kakra Mekan say a big game as you compare a quite almost so the way I'm faso a possessible na yen so no yeba na nim say allow almost say and possess ya ho be train nti ye catch me catch nkwala say any moment ombe say o ma gibo bia no yen press ye ma omo high pressing na yen gi ball no free on say but the moment e be gibo na free on say yen so start say e be ball na ma match si ball so any man e kan na e dey by I think say nkwala no yen perfectly and there yeah, was tactically now you say almost 5 minutes for this, right? 3-5-2. You know, from the almost for this and so the moment you lose ball now is a me catch a ban what do you call it? Suraj. Say omumra with the Emra blocky omo laterals now beat me operating now with the midfielders and containing the number of midfielders are more pretty at the middle.
And the head coach, Edema a house of folks, Samo Bodu, and come on, and no, Yafia, and Kaya, Uzia, Yanko Kumasi. Over the weekend, hey, Krobia Kumasi at Santora Commercial Yamontan Taf, that's almost house of folk, Atu Yasomo 2-1, Legon City Abomo 3-1, and the Tasam Yamasena 3-2-2-1s out. Hey boy, yeah. Now after the game, and around Dini Maxo Kunodo, any head coach, and Legon City. Had a ball in the team now. So the boys they did very well. Dribble focus is about all the game was fantastic.
Yes, I think both teams did well. With all due respect to my beloved club, Marcia Asante Kotoko. It's a team I know too much or too well. And like we said from the initial stages, we practice it a lot in training, that we have to come to Baba Yara and try to, isolate their fullbacks and, do our own thing. We did this. I believe we could have killed the game in the first half, but that is football. We got the lineup. We got to know that it was more or less like the 4-2-3-1. So we tried to put pressure on him just to play his passes square or back. That helped us a lot. He couldn't penetrate our defense, and we were very solid in defense and in midfield. But it got to a time that we were like giving some couple of spaces in between the lines. But that wasn't good. In the first half, we went to the dressing room and tried to, close all those little spaces and make sure that we took control over the game.
See, no. Maxo Akasana Prosper and Kasa Busia. Sometimes in a hard game fire. Over the weekend, coach on Koma. Odieja after Legon City. Elbow 1.
I can't really tell. They look so slow on the field of play. Their movement wasn't the usual movement. I can't really tell what was actually wrong with them on the field. But then, it's game over. So we only have to make sure that we get back and do the right things for the next game. I think it's just like one of the bad days at the office. It's one of the bad days on the field. Defensively, I think we allow them spaces, especially looking at the third man running without the ball. We didn't keep an eye on those players who acted as third players running without the ball. And if you look at the second goal that we conceded and then the third goal, they were photocopies of each other. It was just a simple tapping and a simple header into the goal. And in such positions, you expect that defenders should be there to clear their lines, but they were not there. You see, you can be at a position, but when you are there and you are not doing what defensively you are not supposed to do, you are just there to add up to numbers. But as I said, it has happened. These are the very players who have played up to this level, getting us to where we are now. You don't blame them too much. They've done their best on the field today, but it wasn't enough. As you said, probably I have to sit down with them and find out what the issue is. Apart from that, I think nobody should cut them into pieces. They should keep their heads up and chest out. 8 more games to go. We only have to focus and make sure that we win as many games as we can to move on.
No. Dr. Akasa, I say heads up, chest out, there we go. Bang, bang, bang. Come on, I was here for that. Yeah, the imagine it. If you Memphis, na table in here, Muntie. Yami say, Kotoko already can 52 points. Bobo Quantini Bechem Etosmienu, 45 points. Medium Etosmiensa, 42. House of Folk Etoso 9, 4th position, 40 points. Adrian Etosuenum, 5th position, 40 points. Brekum Chelsea, Edda 6th, 39. Accra Great Olympics, Oligbabu, Oli Mashi, Oleju, at the 7th position. I was 39 points. Kayola, 37. Now, Kopiama, Asiona, Japan. Came for us at the 14th position. I was 30. Hey, Thomas, I got to go back to back in here. And when you out to you. And okay, I'm more than 15th. I was 28. 11 wonders, 28. Wafa, I was 26. Omina Sachs, I was 20. Wafa over the weekend. On the Kotokobabo, I was a year sugar copy. On in the boy, no Rinia, Obey Nissa. A Kotokosobo draw, I bet me about Nama Biaso, it's me a Konkaya and the Federal Suba. You go Facebook trending. Subayan trending na Oko Piema, Zikin Batrofa Tosumame. Football Association of Zambia. And Super Oko Piema onwa. Oshaba Paya, Odawa, we did Yawono 13th May 1998. Zambia, we see a kind Edma Sinaga United FC football amateur. Super no. See player 2021-22 season. Anti anone do come on. Zuba ana okay. Amateur football amateur said.
Media Obama football can
okay.
So say your other players be ball even in a juvenile football.
Okay.
But so in 20
so 1998. Tiama say 20
so 24 years.
24 years.
We papa mo.
Oh, super.
Over 70 something.
Oh, that be super. And sometimes the Africans no we are nim ne abodre anyway no na sometimes hard you because be me who so on say that yin sa.
Omo church ya no more doubting.
So we indeed you. So for mo indeed there is evidence into we twa na say that be. The idea of also the to come na eboa na ma bia so into me ankwati so by FSC na yame aduma Champions League na do be the papa hey
coach business no course
we course enkwala na fa forms no kama omo fa forms no ma ya de mo ba mo kope no ma ko ka che mu nuanom no so abe febi na aboa ye be chance yes
ye be chance you akwapem aye football icons academy
yes
no forms no available you know enchi bia be chance
yes
enchi bia be chance many people for we din common ade
okay
the links na no to transport players into different teams near the end.
Okay.
You know, Obano so bobo men kan nche.
Dabi.
Mane bobo no. Nti ano no so wa wie.
Zuba no komo a ebobo ba yeti Martin 84 nti ano no Zuba ensem ya hye de ni osa nti mejem dia ma na wabon kwate kwasa na aboa na ma bia so etia konkan nti omutie because predictions na crop ya be ye no Champions League ano de yes
and the prediction beba Man City and Real Madrid
no
and the prediction beba
okay
Zuba
me dey see to aso mame
all right into the writer and I'm telling ka say fisem so no otimi e dey but mame we say Joyce Awuku me wo fa say and birthday Joyce Awuku mame we show happy birthday Joyce a hairdresser pa kese pa udu eye ekoponzo ngwa na bisa eye Joyce Awuku ono hairdresser chinchiriche pa ono so wo mame we show happy birthday pa Joyce Awuku ono say touch up and beauty salon and Joyce Awuku me we show happy birthday and you know we ba be din komo ofie papa fresh e ofie ha ana afie so no Krobia Asante and so our the money man himself papa the fresh the money man with the money bag which ana mbisa na wono ho ono so netimu ya den obe issue nti ano so but sana make another suit ya Okoman 97.1 Okoman Global Sports and then here bro mo Facebook no obetumi mo comment aba mo so amunya ndu ho ye no mo ye ntem na mundu na mo bu share live on Facebook Okoman Radio 97.1 Kofi Ajiman Blackman adding message about I say good afternoon watching you inside Pig Farm in Accra and also the message about Raina added about say best sports show more fire and so no encore and farm Ken Idas anu etemu Dubai and also say more fire encore and fa and mamo the message to me added about I don't know my main kind message is and feel we message there about say good afternoon staff A.K.A please I hope all is well. I thank God for you. Manchester City shall win today and the finals. I told you already, but I am for the Blues. I be you know that Richard inside Noasu City, Udumase Krobo. I know the message about Richard. Very heavy. One more friend, Mr. Minyan be 4 lines into me. Into no Madaroma, one fine champion, Bripemu. Maybe out to when I was my friend, but Krobia Santo, our papa fresh or our fresh one more Akwaaba.
A.K.A.
Yeah, Bibia come on.
So now I don't be a shey.
Okay. So I see my mom in Bisa when you be until.
That we need it. Also the chef fridge.
You know what to say. You see my mom in Bisa.
I know there.
I feel like me Bisa, you know what to say. You know. Papa fresh.
I'm A.K.A. Nyame adom.
Okay. You made him
yes.
UEFA Champions League.
Yes. And
Man City. And I feel so no. Real Madrid.
Yes. And then I think say my minchi etie for mini kan French ya etie for na yumreke. Na minchi Citizen Amevo Kobe. Or Joulu.
Yes.
I'll share game no life.
Oh, okay.
Me see game.
Citizen Amevo Kobe.
I'll share show no.
Oh, controversial.
So So yes, Citizen Amevo
Kobe.
Yes. Also share show no life. Okay. I was Jolun in Portum. And AK, and then you share him say Champions League last four no. Ebetimi Ashasi and then talking about the semi-finals now. 2021-2022 season no. And then you ebetimi Abaso ewo Etihad Stadium, and the last time Real Madrid and Man City and you know who game and how Madrid elusu both home and away and that was 2020 season, you know. And Zidane and coach Edma Real Madrid and Pep Guardiola, and that's why coach Edma Man City. And you that game, you know, say City take the two legs a winning and they call the next stage of the competition and final. And then you bring say you be a different game, a different Real Madrid game. And Ocean Madrid ni City for the past years these two teams etimi share mo compare teams performance or compare goals and the results etimi apemo just one game pet and I end in 0-0 utumu say game bia Madrid any City ebebono at least a goal and I say 2 goals etimi apem and we shall both team to score no so etaya juma we 2 games bia etimi to 0-0 and 1-0 bia etimi eba so ne pet. That is the only game these two teams na share mu baako share goal and baako end in 0-0 but from that time ni nyina ba pema na year AK yeguso ahwenum se na enyumre game no betimi aba so no ade both team to score no ade baako etimi atodwade ama two teams na enyumre ye hwenum se City team no AK Nkreba ne sa branch and din ade Cancelo de wanya ya suspended because of yellow cards inti enya de no betimi abo right back na ade ama City but ka walk cancel ono ebe replace Cancelo no branch no so epra. And ye hwenum say late fitness test no maybe obetimi pass anya sadia City co game we without a proper right back. Talking about Cancelo and Kawaka omunyina entimi more game ni bi enanyumri and wo hwa Abranta ne din ade Zinchenko Nkreba ne say wan hwa na ono play ono ebo left ono na hwa Guardiola eden be kwa ball right wonum. And definitely wo hwa Madrid team na this season Abranta baako an modern bo aswani pa edema Real Madrid team no the Brazilian international Vinicius Junior and operating from the left attack. And also na ansha Zinchenko ekobono anti player ono enye that right footed player ekoshia Vinicius Junior okwa Real Madrid this year Champions League no the second highest scoring player Real Madrid team no Vinicius Junior we Karim Benzema isi wono and ashe goals dodo abo Real Madrid team no nti na nyimre ye ko that game no I think say Guardiola I was say otumi epe plan obetimi ede ahodu Vinicius Junior right attack one man I say the right defense one because and then you Kawaka test no otumi pass here because of Ipra no Ipra otumi mo bi na nyumre do confirmation enya my but incredible and say one shana Abranta no entimi embo bi and definitely Vinicius Junior there or a very fit left attack one on be operating and we share for the past matches Bobo Kwandinde Madrid abe PM our Champions League demo after some call Chelsea Stamford Bridge Abranta didn't Vinicius Junior provided 2 assists Edma Karim Benzema ama Benzema enya that 2 goals no ebo ama Real Madrid edin kwenum eka miensa ama omutimu Chelsea etimu baako and then you Vinicius ebo Cancelo embobi Sanso na Kawo Council one shano no so entimi mbobi and Farmer City team no I think say a very bad news e the Man City team no and Guardiola tesani yenim Guardiola no yes yenim Guardiola say of late and I say you can coaches omo ball mo modern ball eso ni yetumi hu ni ono koye no Barcelona eto aso eko Bayern Munich ekoye City yenim leagues odi omaje do Champions League and Guardiola entumi NGB and Farmer City team no but every year no make sure so betimi improve form positioner HM no betimi improve every year bia and this year so Guardiola share ni musa after say last year omutumi ko omanim edu baby kakra no betimi ato aso edu final ni biem because ye nyina nim so ni Chelsea and I call final last year na Chelsea EJ trophy no and this season so we do semi final and definitely coach Anidin Eddie Guardiola ye nyina nim ne modern ball or a coach baako a this season said modern ball no ekwa nim ana the following season or person or do and pempen so for and definitely enya nyimre City ebo home ne de ye nyina nim say City e wo Etihad honom no so e ade a Etihad honom so e ade a City modern ball no esani wo hwe matches a e City about this season e wo champions yes
me ntwa but my main thing come wo infiri ho me kwa o man so na ene enu V power into me ending come ono journalist ebano Champions League we follow papa from the start of the season na eba na me ending come senior hello senior atemika senior
yeah hello
oh okay senior atemika
meto nka fara anything
okay bibia kama senior
oh nyame adom na so
nyame adom isia na ache meto nka ache ja se baby wako sei me se da hu sa
wow ni se be wa de se utu bata kakra intiro
sa senior we me from anya bone and UEFA Champions League big game no to jump City of Manchester City playing at home against Real Madrid about the Champions League now any waffle ache or you expect in the UEFA Champions League game na nkasa no who ni say senior
well my main chia when I'm here with you na main chia wo wakukuda mfo ne mo both media wo Okoman Radio me ha sense so wa mama akonya say me chairman again for the UEFA Champions League what I competition gradually do 14 just like last season you said English teams and Spanish teams dominate here but this time around you who were last four two Spanish opposition and two English opposition now in learning the surprise package VRL more than but focus being about the Etihad and Ocean Manchester City team now this season in the running for two major titles. The English Premier League back home, and then the UEFA Champions League so back. But what is you know to Bahamas for the past seasons, England especially was one of the dominant teams in the league. The we Liverpool few are Man City and so and especially under Pep Guardiola, Man City are trader intent and say among in UEFA Champions League on budget, but on course on budget that UEFA Champions League last season Pandas back they were denied by Chelsea, another English club. Unfortunately, Chelsea and make it the quarterfinal, the semi-final this time around. And in the quarterfinal, is this same Real Madrid or deny Chelsea the opportunity to be in the semi-final City couple. For Real Madrid this season, who say in terms of the Champions League quality and that hunger would be do honor. You say against Paris Saint-Germain in the first leg, Kylian Mbappe has a very let go at the Parc des Princes. It's very, very tough for Real Madrid to get over them. But within 17 minutes, Karim Benzema, it's a hat trick. Emma advancing over PSG, much to the shock of everybody. Move on into the the quarterfinal. Aside last season in Chelsea. And that the score at the Stamford Bridge in a shock you B1. But in the second leg at the Bernabeu, in name we say Real Madrid is where shaky Chelsea to me gets it back into the game. It took an extra time goal from Karim Benzema and Otimi and that qualification over Chelsea. Before we argue Chelsea Emma Chelsea being a proud FC. Because according to their fans, they did them proud. A big hurdle for Manchester City. Say they would have to face 13-time champions Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they have not been the best in terms of a team in the Champions League this season. But they added that character to be there. And one instrumental figure for Real Madrid in the team is Karim Benzema. If I'm not wrong, he's already put in 12 goals this season the UEFA Champions League, scoring for fun. So it tells you that the Real Madrid team definitely would have to rely on their center man or their key figure. Now, he's not the only one or bother to Manchester City team. Vinicius Junior, one example, and then Ancelotti, even in recent games, or the Dico Valverde, he's deployed them on the right side. It's on the front team now. Definitely, they are workaholics. Even when you look at the team, Real Madrid representing, even in midfield, you have the likes of Luka Modric, you have Casemiro, and then you have the likes of Toni Kroos. On any day, this players are experienced in that regard. And then also the back line, Thibaut Courtois, the likes of Cavaya and the rest, almost players, they've seen it and done it all in terms of the UEFA Champions League. I feel City have a chance in this game, especially at their favorite home ground. City one team, noticeably, they have gone a whole season without an out forward. Instead, what typical number 9 game. Manchester don't have that type of a striker that Thomas Jokuna were recording. It was just last week, and Obi to say Abranti and the Gabriel it's 4 times against Watford. And you know, and the Watford that in the Premier League, it was an easy run for Gabriel Jesus in that game. But City under Guardiola this season especially, a whole season without an out forward. But they are still pushing in the Champions League and then even in the English Premier League, 1 point between them and Liverpool. If you look at the two teams they coach here now, they have met the previous time. City have had their shares, Real Madrid normal share. But in the game, I feel will go beyond tactical brilliance from the two coaches. Already City were problem. Joao Cancelo, from the finest fullback in the English Premier League, and world football at large, is suspended because of accumulation of cards. John Stones, Kyle Walker, and so a doubt. I hear the first Guardiola said those two might be absent, but the reports are trusted the two, Kyle Walker and John Stones training. And on any day, if City have their full squad, the likes of Edson Moraes, the likes of John Stones, Aymeric Laporte, Kawakamo, and even Alexander Zinchenko on your regular, but on any day, betting filling from the left foot. Even in the midfield, City have options to choose from. Rodri, one of them, Gundogan, one of them, the likes of Bernardo Silva, options that they can pick from midfield. And up front, Raheem Sterling, and contractual issues have been a lot. But he said he wouldn't want to talk about contracts right now. You hear to be focusing on the team. You said the entire team, Kevin De Bruyne and the rest of the guys in the City team now, at their back one, Guardiola would want to add to all the achievements at Wenya, and he said he wants to get the UEFA Champions League. So we need 2 times to Barcelona. Or Bayern Munich, it didn't work out for him. He moved to Man City, or Messi out on his very first final with City, their first ever final in the UEFA Champions League. This time around, he's in the last 4. And I think for the 2 managers at hand, Coach Ancelotti with all his experience, winning it with AC Milan, winning it with Real Madrid and a host of other clubs now, it will tell you, sir, the 2 will go down to tactical brilliance, and then which of the team wants it more. The Real Madrid side are very shaky in the second leg against Chelsea. So it will tell you, sir, from any tactical point of view, the 2 coaches are assessing, and Pep Guardiola assesses the Real Madrid team. We can say Real Madrid are very shaky at the back. You've seen that partnership between Eder Militao and the other centre back pairing, not really a good one. And even there, Eder Militao is forced to play there as a centre back, but naturally on your centre back. So these are all weaknesses that Pep Guardiola would want to exploit in that team. The only advantage I must say is the 50 billion next, and they say they have to make it count in terms of being stronger than Real Madrid. The City call into the game like they played against Atletico Madrid now. We saw them, especially in the second leg, almost a stay back. And any time teams have had to defend against Man City, the question I will be on is how long can they hold on defensively? Because the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, the likes of Fofodimu, Bernardo Silva can cause that magic in that team. For players Amabo Mudin, especially overshed the two teams I still say it will go down to the tactical brilliance of the midfield. Real Madrid midfield agent. City have a very vibrant and young players that are almost all around 90 plus in the game. Let's not underestimate the fact that even though the Real Madrid team agent, when you look at the tactical brilliance of especially Luka Modric, they will tell you say on any day they can make a difference. And we shouldn't forget the City team, especially the goalkeeper, Ederson Moraes, one goalkeeper on days that I respect, but in mere silly mistakes, makes me consider the team. And I take this game fair. It will solely ever dependent on the midfield action between the two. City will definitely want to dominate this game in terms of possessing the ball and BBR. But Real Madrid are very lethal, and it comes from their man up front. One other player very dangerous to the City defense, Vinicius Jr. Because in the Chelsea game with James Loftus-Cheek, tried to keep him at bay, but only that one chance, that link up between on the Karim Benzema definitely will result in a lot of good. Me born a tough fan. The City team definitely will come out the better side on the day. We've seen Real Madrid sometimes they allow teams to play, especially this season, and then try to break on the counter. But tactically, I know that Pep Guardiola will try to find a solution to it. Especially, I feel that you try to curtail the run of Vinicius Jr. and Federico Valverde. Valverde, not that skillful, not that sort of a winger, but the work rate is very, very excellent. And you definitely want to double up on that side. And then in midfield, they want to cut the passes or supplies that ever get it to Luka Modric. And definitely City will be on the upper hand in the game. But let's not write off Real Madrid in the first leg. The Real Madrid take any vital goal, vital results from the Etihad and then at the Bernabeu, I feel they will walk into the final. City would have to make this a stand due for themselves by scoring every chance they make. When your chance City have to take it. When your chance they have to take it. But also even the City team, their highest scorer in the Champions League this season, I think, is Riyad Mahrez. Yeah. Karim Benzema has scored almost twice the goals that Riyad Mahrez actually. So definitely there will be that eye on Benzema as well. But if City really wants this final, so 60% of this final they have to make sure that chances they'll bury it. Meaning Raheem Sterling Benya know that. But one player is not being clinical for Man City. For Raheem Sterling up from Liverpool, joining Man City, and then being one of the key players under Pep Guardiola, only to lose his place to others, they will tell you, sir, to no opportunity, he has to make it count. We've seen him fluff a lot of chances for Man City on a regular day. But then the City team will not be forgiven if they get chances and mess them up.
Senior, maybe John Macono, prediction. Mentanya, but when it's our crown on Tampe. Prediction.
Prediction. Well, to call the shots, they're very difficult, but I see a scoring win for either side. Either say City, Benya, APR 2-1, 3-2 win, or Real Madrid could also get a scoring win at the APR. But I definitely see the two sides there. Via better goals with the quality with the incursions making, even when the game seems to be dead, the sudden best that two teams offer, I feel that they can get a win. But we've seen City play attacking football, and when they meet a side they're more attacking, they tend to capitalize and score more goals. In Mecca said, a scoring for either side, our both teams, two teams and then on a very good night they should be able to score goals.
I don't maybe soon or say a share. It's a new way senior. Now I say only Okoman 97.1. Edin Comach. I say, na yabe to anko machichi so.
But the for the opportunity.
Okay, into the V Power, ono a sports journalist, ana otene kase nino yes so no yetumi eno no edi nkomo power friends but was but my mo akonya now so bremu na fa wagin chefa bra 0551 667755 0551 667755 and 0270 191 971 0270 191 971 now what do I do in chaba power fresh now go to ana v power
sana na senior chemu no medemanu snake I think say one of the problems Madrid be facing and then you David Alaba no so I say pra eshen ho kakra enya de obetimi asiaka no because e nyina nim ne performance from Bayern Munich or journey Madrid team no o hwe performance our done this season e ama Madrid I think say was through year pa but Nacho e nyina nim sa brand no onye consistent performance na ba firm kakra na ba so kakra and definitely ono na betimi replace Alaba na enyumre and me was say game in the bear fair because we share these two teams ni nyina nyina kita a very good managers talking about Carlo Ancelotti ono wan ni nyina wa coach a couple of air teams we share teams air kukudam ewo Europe abrochi mema wa coach bebre talking about the 5 European leagues wa coach teams bebre ewo menti experience ne the all bebre and Guardiola no so try so baby etimi anya Champions League other clubs no ama ono ane ho ene club ne supporters no so ene nyumre ye behu performance these two teams ebetimi adanadi agrupa mouse and tisenia senior kan no menso me hu ne say ase obi abeshegu this ene nyumre game no make
okay into the power fresh and I'm telling kase ono so ene some ene abano krobia so ngashi Entino ono se aja atamfo mienu na wati onka no entino sa pepe zane aye no zinia infensi na ye na yese breno krako na lipa ngope bi ye ya entino yerbesi ayi pe china ebeba na abeto aso na ya hwe Madrid aftermath no sanso na ne Villarreal enso ne Liverpool game na china nya ebekum na afie so no yatumi edi hu nkomo executive producer Yura Kofi Anton Bafo Samson head of sports Nana Kofi Okore Ajaman writer commentator Krobia Santi DJ Zigby Papa the Fresh Motsenenka DJ Vice Samson Listowell Nana Odamia Arafin no Abigail Unyina Eboy Ama Jumedi no Ekoso Amichi Obapes cuisine Madam Yamiche Amichi Umfoni bi wo me ho Ajo ye sana ma ye you know Suba so ajo ye sana ma ye ha you know Madam Yamiche Amichi one ayewura the governor bichiamo ene ewie na fe so no Joyce Awuku me wo fa se pa no Suba ona na mi so aye mi hu no afede ma hu make up akase awaye ntino no ana odini be de kra mi hu se yo no ntino mi am wo fa se Joyce Awuku ma me wo shiro happy birthday Joyce uwo mu ewe kopon zongo wono ma ubo ejuma papa happy birthday enko emfa emao ntino yerebesi se erekia ono ye indomi ewo ayi Mojare Junction we biemu pa amanfo 80 show ntino era erekia mami chao meleki mi cool enso no nchia no papa ewo ye Mojare Junction yankopon sha sa breni ado nyina utina nchia eye Docas nso team awa ye bon on so monitor show the papa bon so many afo nyina yichiam awie Kobi Kolucho michie onka che Kobi amenti onka why na afi so Enoch Boating Enoch michie ache meti onka so ache senior amenti onka papa lenso ewo ho ntino wonyina ye be sinya me pachana ebeba na afi so no ya beto so Ibrahim so yes Ibrahim michiam papa ya me pachana ya beto so me din Kelvin Amponsedi but my friend A.K.A. me kwei me de nyame jam muchumka